So let's talk about that. How can we change that? Again, becoming a champion is an inside job. It's from the inside out. So I want to do a little attitude check because I believe that what you're talking about is creating the spirit around you. I believe that words are seeds, and they're planted out there, and they're going to come up. My daddy was a farmer. He did not plant corn and expect cotton to come up. So if you're planting all this negativity in your life and wondering why you don't feel happy and you're not successful, start listening to yourself. Okay, let's think about this. What if every single word that you spoke out of your mouth, I mean every word, over the past month, instantly came true? Where would you be right now? That's what I thought. What'd she say? In jail. See? It happens every time. Because you know what? I know what happened. You looked at him and said, I'm going to kill you. I had a lady who recently did the same thing. I said, did you look at him and tell him you were going to kill him? She said, yep, sister, and I meant it too. Let's think about it. Think about it. If we start feeling a little sick, we say, I feel like I'm catching a cold. If you suddenly became sick, 103 degrees of fever, and you were in the hospital, you'd hush. Every word instantly came true. If it's a little hot and humid, what do we say? I am burning up. So y'all are popping up in flames everywhere. Just little flames just popping up. Just start listening to people. And then, y'all, it's cold. If it's 50, I'm freezing, okay? And what do we say? I am freezing too. Y'all are little blocks of ice just popping up everywhere. So your flames are popping up, then you're frozen solid. Then you say this, those kids are driving me crazy. Y'all are locked up. I'm about to pull my hair out. You been saying that, baby? I'm just playing with you. Sorry. I'm about to pull my hair out. Those kids are driving me crazy. I am working myself to. He is just a pain in the, don't go there. Pain in the neck. Think about it, death, 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 death. And as a speaker / entertainer, when I am going to give a presentation, my friends sometimes will call and say, knock 'em dead. I want to come out here and bore y'all to death. What is that? Or what is that? Break a leg. Think about the words that are coming out of your mouth, and they're just habit. And I was shopping the other day. I know y'all are shocked and amazed, but that's my sport. My checkbook says CE close enough. But I can calculate 50% off just like that. And my sport is beating my friends to the sale. So anyway, that's just a little side note. But I get information everywhere. Ladies, tell the truth. The most fun you will ever have is watching women watch other women. Say, yes, coach. See, here's what happens. The men, they will just look at a girl and go, whoa. The ladies, y'all cross your arms and y'all scan. See, every one of you know. You start looking outside of your eyes and you're just scanning and scanning. Well, I am shopping the other day and I'm watching these two women watch this little girl come out of the dressing room, and she's about this big. Now, these women are ticked off. You know, they act like she became skinny just to make them mad. You know, they're irritated. They are so mad at her for being skinny. Y'all must be laughing because you're guilty. And I am watching them, and they've got their arms folded. Ladies, y'all mean business when the arms start getting crossed, I know. And so this lady looks at her friend, and she looks at this girl up and down, disgusted. She said, if I never put another bite in my mouth, I won't be that skinny. Her girlfriend said, neither will I, but I would give my right arm to be that skinny. She'd be armless, but she'd be skinny. Are you talking about what you do want in your life or what you don't want? Are you talking yourself toward your goals and dreams, or are you talking yourself away from them? And what is happening, all the language that is coming out of your mouth, is because of what you're putting in your brain. You see, we're so body conscious. We're so worried about what we're feeding our bodies, but are we concerned about what we're feeding our souls? You know what? Everything that we've learned in our lives is through repetition. You learn to walk through repetition. You learn to ride a bicycle through repetition. You learn to drive a car through repetition. Yet we think we can hear a positive message once and make it stick. If you want your life to change, I challenge you to invest 30 minutes a day in your personal self-improvement. If you would simply invest 30 minutes a day in yourself, that's reading something positive, listening to a motivational CD. My mentor is Jim Rohn, and he says you can turn your car into a rolling university. I love Bon Jovi, but Tony Robbins does me more good. So turn your car into a rolling university. If you will invest 30 minutes a day, at the end of the year, you will have spent 28 8-hour days in personal self-improvement. Do you think that would change your life? Say, yes, Coach. Yes. All right, it's what you feed. There's an old Native American proverb, and maybe you've heard this, and it's one that you should share with your friends and your children. And this Native American grandfather was walking with his grandson, instructing him on life. And he said, grandson, inside you are two spirits represented by two dogs. One dog represents hope and faith and victory and love and all the great things in life. And the other dog represents hate and negativity and defeat and unbelief. And the little boy looked up at his grandfather and he said, grandfather, which dog is stronger? And he said, whichever one you feed. Ooh, he's right. Everybody goes, ooh. So what are you feeding in your soul? Are you feeding success? Or are you feeding defeat? And you feed defeat by talking about it over and over again. We need to do this. Identify problems, but empower solutions. So many times we spend so much time talking about how big the problem is, how big the problem is, how big the problem is, we never get around to figuring out how to solve it. So start changing the way you talk. Pay attention to your mouth and what you're saying. Did any of y'all grow up with a mother like me, Miss Stephanie? I bet you did. Your mother said, you better watch your mouth. You better watch anybody other than me? Your mother said, you better watch your mouth. Well, I am challenging you as your coach. You better watch your mouth. Okay, I'm going to give you some language to go back into your world because I believe if you will change your words, which changes your thought processes, which changes your action, you will change your world. So I'm going to give you some language to take back with you as you start to create and continue to create success in this championship life. If you want to write them down, great. If you don't, it's fine because I brought them on a postcard with my picture on it. That is called shameless self-promotion, okay? You learn that as a has-been beauty queen. Where I'm an HBBQ, that's a has-been beauty queen. We learn all about that promotion. Okay. Remember, motion creates emotion. I want you to turn to your neighbor and give your neighbor a real mad face, just like frowning really, really bad, really mad, really growling. I can't do it because I just had Botox. See, y'all, I can say that to y'all. See, half y'all didn't even hear that. It comes out of my mouth. I know when it's time to have Botox when I can do that exercise. Okay, when you're mad at somebody, your body responds. If you walk stomping around saying, I am so mad at you, I am so irritated with you, your body just says, cool, let's go, let's do it. Your body's just doing what you've told it to do. So if you're all ticked off and angry, stop blaming somebody else. This is your choice. Anger, is a choice. All pain is self-inflicted. Think about that. It's your perception. So the next time you're all ticked off or hacked off at somebody y'all remember today, and you just get your postcard out if you have to, fan if you have to, and you look at them and you say, you know what? I'm not mad at you, but I'm extremely disenchanted. Now you try that. You try it. And they're going to go, what? They're going to get irritated because you're not mad. But you have to change your emotional state. If you want to be mad, be mad. Just don't gripe about it. If you want to change your emotional state, you change what you're saying. And you just tell yourself, you may have to say it 1,000 times, I'm disenchanted, I'm disenchanted. And you just keep saying it, and they're going to go, what? But it's okay. You change your emotional state.